still love that piece of music. Iconic, isn't it? It's just like the posters that you see outside the cinema. I look at them every time, and they're still thriving. But are they as good as they used to be? Think of the films like Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, Star Wars, iconic movies. But what about the posters? Can you picture them? Ahead of the 2012 Southend Film Festival, an exhibition is taking place tonight looking at the posters of the films that we've seen. Paul Cotgrove is the festival director. Paul joins me now. Morning to you, Paul.
Good morning.
To many, some of the posters are better than the films, aren't they?
Well, that's the whole point, of course. It's a bit like film trailers. They're two very important mediums for films, and of course, a lot of people just look at a poster and go, "I want to see that." So it's a very important art form.
Trouble is, in particular with trailers, I know it's going slightly off the topic here, but we'll often go to the cinema, myself and my wife do, and we'll see the trailer and say, "We've seen that film now." Then that's all the good bits. There's nothing less to see.
Well, of course, that's the problem this day and age. I hate to say this, especially as I'm running a film festival, but we're dumbing down all the time now. If you look at classic trailers from years ago, there was a lot more kind of intelligent cutting and editing in trailers. Now, as you say, they feel they have to show you everything. Oh. And of course, posters can be just as bad, really. Yeah,
it's posters that we're talking about. Have you got any collectibles there? I mean, they must be worth quite a bit of money.
Okay, well, what we've done, obviously, as you mentioned earlier, tonight it's actually the sort of press launch for the poster exhibition at the film festival, which actually opens tomorrow and runs to the 2nd of June. And what we've done, I'm a mad collector of memorabilia anyway, so a lot of the posters from the last 4 years' film festivals, I've gathered together and kind of made an exhibition of the most interesting posters. And what I've tended to do for each gala night is get all the cast and crew, like Ray Winston and Danny Mays, people like that, to sign the gala night posters so that the autographed posters will also be on display.
Oh, well, they'll certainly be collector's items in the future. Where can we see the exhibition, Paul?
OK, it's taking place at the Beecroft Art Gallery in Southend, and the Beecroft is directly across the road from the Cliffs Pavilion.
If you had the chance to get your hands on one truly iconic cinema poster, what would the film be?
OK, well, it would have to be the poster for my favourite film of all time, and that is Carol Reed's The Third Man.
Dun, 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 dun. OK, when can we see them from?
Tomorrow.
All right.
And it runs to the 2nd of June.
Brilliant. Thank you, Paul. Good to speak to you. The Southend Film Festival. More on that with Ian Wyatt tomorrow morning here on BBC Essex. That's Paul Cotgrove. He's the Film Festival Director.